you know, Moody's books. I mean, you know, you name them, all up and down. If they're really religious, I usually just, you know, pack them up. But my wife actually read 10 of the, you know, I had her read 10 of the best ones that I thought were the most accurate for me.
That's supportive.
And let her read them so she could find out what the hell happened to me and where in the hell did her husband.
That's good. She did that. A lot of people won't take that interest.
It's you know, it saved our marriage, you know, for sure, you know, by her doing that. But anyway, I get in this dirt void, and it was warm. The dirt was very warm, and it was really fluffy. I remember nothing getting in any of my orifices or anything like that. And so while I was trying to figure out what position I was in, I took my left arm and I reached out to grab my right arm, and I never felt it. So that's pretty much when I figured out that I didn't have one or both or nothing, and that I was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
But the dirt was so warm, and the love that I felt, you know, wasn't just the kind of, you know, oh, I love you type of love. I mean, it was powerful love. I mean, it was, there's more to life love. There's more to, you know, what you're experiencing isn't nothing type of love. You know, I mean, this, you know, it was immense. I didn't know how long I was in there. I figured I was in there for quite a while. I remember a couple of times I counted, you know, 1001, 1002, 1003, and I remember getting up to like 15 or 16 a couple of times, or, you know, maybe 3 times. And
why was you doing that? What was your thinking? Just how long will I hear? Okay, gotcha.
How long is this going on? And after about the 3rd time I did it, I think I was going up to like 30 or 16, and I think I got to 30, and then I just quit. And I was just so enraptured by the love, and it was just so warm. I just laid there and just kind of hugged it. I felt like I was hugging it. And then all of a sudden, you know, just like a flip of a switch, I was back inside my shop, on the same side of the shop that I was washing the rags on, except this time I'm up at the ceiling. And when I come through the wall, I can notice that I can see everything. I can see frontwards, backwards. I can see down below me what was going on. I could see myself coming close to the, you know, top of the ceiling. I got to the door jamb, and I could see what, you know, all the damage I'd done, you know, with knocking over the filing cabinet. I remembered all the invoices. I remember seeing the colors of the invoices. I mean, everything started getting very precise about that time. I mean, very precise. I could almost remember some of the names on the invoices, the colors of the, you know, some people give you the pink copy, other people give you the yellow copy, and some people give you the white copy, you know. And, you know, I could see all of those, and I almost knew which ones were which. My office chair was tipped on its back, and I looked down, and I could see myself laying on the floor, face down. I could see that my glasses were broken. I could see, you know, I couldn't see, but I had a cut on my eyebrow, kind of a smack on my cheek. There was a tooth laying there, and it was a pile of blood coming off of, you know, off the side of my face.
How did you feel about that?
My face, the left side of my face was cold. It was very cold, and the blood that was on the concrete was all dry. I mean, it was completely dried.
So you could feel your face was cold, and you was up looking like 2 places at once?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. When I saw myself on the ground, I was looking at myself, and this is what I'm observing while I'm standing there. You know, while I'm floating in the air. I'm looking down, and I'm seeing myself. I'm just describing what I could see myself as, you know. And
oh, your face looked cold, like You looked at your face and you thought your face is cold.
The cold comes in a second. I was
I'm
just jumping
sorry.
ahead of myself. But when I was looking at myself, all of a sudden I felt like I was being drawn, not pushed or not pulled, but I was being drawn. It was like magnetics, and it was pulling me to the back of my head. And as soon as I, or the spark or whatever it was, whatever had my eyes and my sight, as soon as it went to the back of my head, I felt the side of my face get ice cold. The floor was cold. And then as soon as that happened, I heard these about the same time, maybe one was first, maybe the other one was second, but I heard this voice that said, "Come off of the floor." And these huge hands, I mean, they were wide, they were wide like pancakes. I mean, they weren't thick, but they were very, very big. They slid underneath my torso and they raised me to my knees.
So they like wanted you back out of your body. It's not like you was out of your body, you went back in your body, and this wanted you out of your body.
Yes, as soon as once I came around the corner of the shop up by the ceiling and saw everything, all the damage and stuff, and I saw myself down there. I only had maybe a second to look at myself, just stare at it, stare at myself laying on the floor before I started getting pulled back in. And then once I got pulled back in, I heard this voice that said, "Come off of the floor." And then I felt this hands go underneath me and it raised me to my knees, and I reached out my right arm and I set it down on my desk so I could steady myself, and I turned to my left to see who picked me up,